Hello again, I'm John Ray on the Price and Value Journey. Many solopreneurs and small firm professional services providers believe that their positioning starts with their certifications and continues with the work they do for clients. That is not where successful positioning is grounded at all. I once had a conversation with a leadership coach who wanted to sharpen his proposals and achieve better pricing for his work. And I asked him to role play with me as if I were the client and that he were talking with me about what he could do for me. I'm a John Maxwell certified coach, he said. Who is John Maxwell? I said. Is he the coffee guy? Now, my deliberately cheeky reply was meant to illustrate for this coach that this statement says very little about him that applies to me as the potential client. While I may know who John Maxwell is, I have no clue what I'm supposed to glean about a leadership coach who tells me this, other than that they have paid good money to get certified in the John Maxwell program. I don't know if this coach can help me relate to my employees better, lower turnover in my team, or help me develop my employees professionally. I don't know if this coach might point to problems I don't even know I have. His certification answers none of these questions that may be rolling around in my head as I'm thinking about whether to hire a coach. Clients are at all times and everywhere looking for value. I think we can all agree on that. But value is defined by what clients perceive. And the value they perceive is defined entirely from their own perspective. In this case, with me as the potential client, I'm sitting in front of this coach thinking about hiring him because of these problems that are swirling around in my head, the ones that are keeping me up at night. I went on to tell this coach, I'm not hiring John Maxwell. I'm thinking about hiring you. I need to hear how you can solve my problems. What if the leadership coach instead began our conversation about his work this way? I make every client I work with a better leader who creates improved performance in their team. Now, as the client, he would have had my attention. My next question is the best one a prospective client can ask. How do you do that? I don't care who certified my leadership coach if he gets me to this point. What I'm starting to perceive, because he's speaking from my perspective now, is that he's someone who can solve my aching concerns. Clients place a much higher perceived value on professionals who demonstrate that they have in-depth knowledge of their clients. Clients assume that because their service professional is speaking this way, that they have the education and certifications required to carry out the work that they do successfully. Clients are drawn to you when your positioning speaks from their perspective. Those positioning opportunities may be on your website, your LinkedIn post, or how you talk to clients when they inquire about your services. If this is where you start a conversation with a client, you are starting a value conversation. And that value conversation eventually leads to a much better price and a client who is more willing to pay that price than you would have had otherwise. I'm John Ray on the Price and Value Journey. This commentary was adopted from my new book, The Generosity Mindset, A Journey to Business Success by Raising Your Confidence, Value, and Prices. This book covers topics like value and adopting a mindset of value, pricing your services more effectively, proposals, and other essential elements of growing your business. If you'd like to know more about the book or buy the book, you can find it at thegenerositymindset.com. You can also email me directly, john@johnray.co. Thank you for joining me.